Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear learners. Welcome to the class. I welcome you to English grade 6 video lectures. I'm your instructor Zahmid. I hope that you're doing well. So let's get started with unit number 1 titled Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's Patience. This will be our lecture number 4. The competency we're dealing with is of reading and critical thinking. Topic is recognizing the topic sentence of any paragraph. So let's begin by reading our students learning outcome for this video lesson. It says, recognize features of an effective topic sentence using specific words and vivid verbs. Also we have a similar one. Identify the topic sentence as the main idea and supporting details in a paragraph. And also finally we have this, recognize a paragraph as a meaningful unit of expression with its own topic sentence and supporting details. So we have like three different SLOs interlinked, intertwined. Let's begin by understanding it. Let's break it down. First we will recognize features of an effective topic sentence. How can we recognize a topic sentence in any paragraph? We will also see how can we identify specific words and also the vivid verbs. Also we will identify the topic sentence and look for the main idea and supporting details in a paragraph. We will recognize a paragraph as a meaningful unit of expression with its own topic sentence and other supporting details. So this is our SLO. We will be focusing on the topic sentence of any paragraph. So before that, let's begin with the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Here we have a surah, a verse 115 from Surah Hud. It says, and be patient, for indeed Allah does not allow to be lost the reward of those who do good. Subhanallah, it's a beautiful and a very encouraging verse from Surah Hud, verse 115. This is resonating with our main lesson. It talks about having patience and doing good deeds. So now, as we move forward, let's storm your brains a little. Let's brainstorm. How do you recognize a topic sentence? How can you identify the main idea of a paragraph or an essay? So when we are reading something, we are actually understanding what the thing is about. How can we recognize the main idea? I want you to brainstorm about this and come up with your answers. Pause the video, discuss it with your fellow, talk to your teacher about it, and then we can move forward. So my dear learners, I hope that you got it, that there are ways of identifying the main idea. We are talking about topic sentence. Let's see what it is basically. So in every paragraph we should have the following features. Let's see what these features are. Number 1 is the topic sentence. Then we have supporting details, a concluding sentence at the end, and the paragraph has to have unity. It has to be cohesive and has a unity in its entirety. So these are the things. Remember, my dear learners, in a paragraph you see a topic sentence, some supporting details, the concluding sentence at the end, and finally we will see that if the paragraph is having unity. Now here's something from your page number 8 of the book. Let's understand a topic sentence and what it is actually. So a topic sentence is a sentence that expresses the main idea or central point of a paragraph or section of a written work. So writing a strong topic sentence involves using specific words and vivid verbs. So we have a topic sentence, the very beginning of any paragraph. It talks about the main idea, and then or you can also call it a central point. So writing a strong topic sentence, we use vivid verbs, we use some specific words in the supporting details, and then we end it, and then we see how these things are unified. So this is what we are looking for in any paragraph. Let's talk about the supporting details. So supporting details tells us more about the topic sentence. It gives more facts and examples of the topic sentence. So even the supporting details, as suggested by the name, it's supporting the topic sentence, the very first sentence of the paragraph, which gives the main idea that what the paragraph is going to be about. So now let's talk about an example. Here we have a exemplary paragraph. So this highlighted, this part of the sentence in red is your topic sentence. Let's read it. The most important problem in our city is its poor public transportation system. So by reading this first sentence, the opening sentence of the paragraph, we know that this paragraph is talking about the public transportation system. So this will be our topic sentence. We get a very good idea about it. Now the following lines, the sentences will be about this very topic sentence, and these are the supporting details as we talked about it earlier. So now this whole part is about the supporting details, and at the last in this color, in order for people to get to their destinations on time, people must allow for waiting time at the bus and taxi stops. The paragraph at the end provided a solution. It came to a conclusion. So this will be our concluding sentence. Hence, we saw that in this paragraph we talked about the topic sentence at the first, supporting details, and finally a concluding sentence. All these things are present in this paragraph. It means it is according to the rules that we are learning, and it is unified also. So this was our example. So let's see page number 8. Have to read the given paragraph carefully and understand its topic sentence. Also read its specific words and vivid verbs. Focus on the supporting details of topic sentence. So let's read it. Being patient and tolerant can help us conquer the difficulties we face in our daily lives. Sometimes we come across tough situations or people that can make us feel frustrated or angry. However, if we develop patience and tolerance, we can learn to approach these situations calmly with kindness. Patience means accepting that things may not always go to the way we want them to, and being willing to wait and work through challenges. Tolerance, on the other hand, involves respecting and accepting the differences of others, even when we don't necessarily agree with them. By practicing patience and tolerance, we can develop greater empathy and understanding for ourselves and others and build stronger, more positive relationships. It's not always easy to put these values into practice, but with effort and commitment, we can become more patient and tolerant individuals. So let's see. The topic sentence of the above paragraph is, being patient and tolerant can help us conquer the difficulties we face in our daily lives. This tells us about that what the paragraph is about. So you can see that the very first line of the paragraph, the very first sentence, is telling us clearly about the main idea. So hence we can easily recognize any topic sentence from any given paragraph. Now for the supporting details, everything that we read in between, supporting details tells us more about the topic sentence. It gives more facts and examples of the topic sentence. For example, here, tough situations or people can make us feel frustrated or angry. It's mentioned in the text. Developing patience and tolerance can help us approach difficult situations and calmly and with kindness. So this was our supporting detail in the paragraph, and also we ended it with the concluding sentence at the end. So this is how all these things can be found in any paragraph. So here an effective topic sentence has vivid verbs and specific words. Vivid means verbs that are more that you can easily picturize and visualize. They are very clear, they are very vivid. And specific words like the word that you saw, patience, tolerance, these are some specific words. You need to identify them also. So now let's see what are vivid verbs. Vivid verbs are descriptive verbs that describe the verb, that give detail to an idea. A vivid verb is a verb that creates a clear, specific picture in the reader's mind. Vivid verbs are a type of literary device. For example, here let's see how vivid verbs are used. In this phrase, ran down the hallway, instead of saying ran, we use this vivid verb sprinted. So it gives a clear idea, a better idea to the reader. Ate his food. Ate is replaced by devoured. Devoured is a verb that we used instead of ate because if we picture it, it gives us a very clear idea, and it will give an idea like we were present at that time. So that's why we used vivid verbs. Here also, is delicious is replaced by tastes delicious. So this is what vivid verbs are, and this is how we use them. Now let's talk about specific words. Specific words are particular words that reflect the main idea. For example, patient and tolerant. These words are specific, they come up again and again, and they are the main words that mostly the topic is about, or they always come up in the paragraph, and they're very important. So let's take up the pre-reading. What is patience? How do you deal with a difficult situation when you can't control it? This is from your page number 5. Let's read the lesson together, and then we can talk about the topic sentence, the supporting details, and the concluding sentence. Patience is an ability to stay calm and not give up easily when things get difficult. This is our topic sentence. Patience is about having a positive attitude. See, this sentence is also talking about giving details about the topic sentence. One of the marvelous qualities of our beloved Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was his sallallahu alaihi wasallam's infinite patience and tolerance. When the revelations began to descend on. So now, before continuing the lesson, let's see. We have words like marvelous, extremely good or wonderful. This is the meaning of the word. Descend means to come down from a higher place or level. So these are our specific words. Now, Nabi Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he fulfilled the duty of prophethood. In one of the early revelations, the instruction of patience was also revealed, which stated, "And for your Lord be patient," from Surah Al-Mudaththir, Ayah 7. The Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam's patience helped him bring people to Islam through his interactions with them. Many Jews had read the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam's signs in the Torah and had embraced Islam after seeing the personality of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Among them was Zayd bin Sana, who was a famous Jewish scholar. Zayd bin Sana narrates the incident of his embracing Islam, which highlights the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam's patience and wisdom in conveying the message of Islam. He narrates, as many signs of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam were mentioned in the Torah, I had seen all of them. Now I only had to experience two things. One, that his forbearance would precede his anger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that his sallallahu alaihi wasallam's forbearance would increase upon encountering excessive harshness. Here we have words like interactions, which means the act of communicating with somebody, especially while you work, play, or spend time with them. Forbearance means the ability to tolerate a difficult situation with patience. So, my dear learners, we saw that in the paragraph that we read, we came across vivid verbs and some specific words, all in the supporting details, which is helping the topic sentence in explaining further. So we read this together. So now it's time to do an interesting activity. You will be working in small groups and read and identify the main idea of the first paragraph of the lesson. The question is, read the first paragraph of the lesson and identify the topic sentence. Underline the vivid verbs, specific words from it. Highlight supporting details from the paragraph. So you will be looking for specific words, vivid verbs, the supporting details in the paragraph that you are going to read. So my dear learners and fellow teachers, this is a worksheet that we attached with the resources. It's about recognizing main ideas. Some paragraphs are given and the students need to identify the main idea that is being conveyed in this paragraph. So you will be looking for the main idea in each of the following paragraphs and write it in the spaces given below of each paragraph. Remember, if there is no topic sentence, write the main idea of the paragraph in your own words using details from the paragraph. Now let's move on to our homework. For that we have questions from reading and critical thinking part. Number 1 is, according to the text, what is meant by patience? Number 2, what was revealed to Nabi Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in Surah Al-Mudaththir? Number 3, who was Zaid bin Sana? So you will be answering these questions in your homework. So finally we are here at the end with our interesting resources. We have a worksheet, presentation, lesson plan, question bank, and also a skill sheet attached in the description of the video. I hope that you had great time understanding about the topic sentence, the supporting details, the concluding sentence, vivid verbs and specific words in any paragraph. After this lesson you will be able to clearly identify and understand that in order to write a good paragraph or identify that a paragraph is well written, you need to look for the topic sentence, the supporting details, and the concluding sentence. Until the very next lecture, this is your instructor Zia Hamid signing off. Allah Hafiz.